What is power? In almost every server, it's the plugins or the materials to fight that give power. But I don't think that's true. And so in order to prove that point, I'll be giving out this so-called power for free publicly. Great idea, right? But how am I gonna do it? How am I going to be the richest, most powerful person? By being a farmer? Well, not literally. You see, almost anything can be sourced through a farm. I'm not talking about your average wheat farm or carrot farm. Farms like gold farms, cobweb farms, emerald farms. I know it's called a villager breeder, but I have this thing going, so just skip over that. But you get the point I'm trying to make. All of these farms are essential for my plan. But before I can do anything, I need to make a base, which I will eventually make into the public base. So this is technically farm 1, so it couldn't be just any old base. No. It needs to be a super base. But how will you know it's a super base? So glad you asked. I had invented this test called the 15-minute gear test. It's kind of self-explanatory. I have to die and use absolutely nothing but the base to get a full set of armor within 15 minutes. And when I say 15 minutes, I mean a casual 15 minutes. No speed running, no sweating IRL just to get into the last second. It needs to be so efficient that it can be done easily. So with that, me and my teammate Arclue stole 2 villagers from the destroyed public base. I also got a lot of emeralds here, which was really handy later. Then boated those villagers across the nether roof until we reached the border of the world, where we decided to make the base in a random hill. But you might be wondering, why would I set it at the border if it's supposed to be a public base? Well, you see, people on this server have a delirious, delusional kind of mindset, which I would like to say they're arsonists, okay? Like every base they find, they grief it, destroy it, and blow it to smithereens like the previous base we stole. So we cannot afford this base to be found until we publish it. And so with that, we started building our super base.
I need to wash my water bottle. Did you hear about my traumatic experience last night?
What the freak happened?
There was a bug in my room, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it could fly. And it flew into my water bottle, bro. So then I put a top over my water bottle so it couldn't get out, right?
Yeah.
So he flew in my water bottle. But then my mom got home, and I was like, Mom, just don't touch that water bottle. There's a bug in it. And she was like, wait, I think I can kill it. I'm gonna go to the toilet, I'm gonna take the top off, and then I'm gonna squeeze it. Because there was no water in it, so instead of water coming out, it'd just be air. And then it'd get blown into the toilet. And then we did it, right? But
yes.
It flew out! It flew out as soon as we did it. And then I was like, close the door, close the door.
After losing our minds trying to get the right traits for the villagers,
Cause I am fat, like others are fat. All I need is a burger.
we have finally completed the super ultra mega best base you've ever seen in your gosh darn life. So obviously you need a super mega ultra... Goodness, it's just turning into a freaking tongue twister. Here's a tour. Obviously, we got villagers. We have double chests of all the necessary gear to fight, besides for golden apples, but we'll get to that later. And I'm even talking about armor, cobwebs, everything. Are you guys ready for this? We have a string duper room. A room of string dupers. I am not joking. It's actually crazy. And here's our string duper, the string trader person. Larry. This is Larry. And we also have a planetarium. Yeah, I don't even know what this room is supposed to be. And so we have the perfectest base ever! Yeah! And you know that the 15-minute test that I said I was gonna do? Yeah, so I never actually ended up recording myself doing it, but I did it a ton because I died a ton. And let me say, the base is official. I'm sorry for mentioning it and not showing it. My bad, sorry. Forgive me, please. Best part is, it only took us 2 weeks to finish it. Now we just need to do the rest of the builds before guest weekend. Man, it's already ended. Did I ever explain that I was only a guest on this server? Because I don't think I did, actually. Yes, I spent real life money buying 2 weeks access on the server. Again, this is my second guest week video. Don't shame me for it, okay? Just spent 2 weeks of my life making a super base that no one's gonna see. Fun fact, during the entire 2 weeks, I rarely left my base besides for getting materials. Make sure to like, subscribe, smash that
Mr.
notification
Farmer.
bell.
Mr. Farmer.
Yo, yeah, can't you see I'm doing something? Can't you see I'm doing something? Leave me alone. Anyways,
I have important news.
oh my gosh, what is
You
Dreams that you
got a charm. All because of me.
it? What?
Go.
What? you said I got the charm? What? What? Who are you?
Who am I? Okay, let's look at the DMs real quick.
Who is you?
No, I don't
Who
want to
is
spend $5 on charm. No,
Yo, okay.
you did absolutely nothing. Actually, I don't know how you got into charm.
Okay.
Keep recording.
Keep recording? That is right, my dear viewers. Not only do I have the privilege of being original for once, but I also have as much time as I need to finish this project. But as Arku said, I have no idea how I got in. I'm actually shooken that I did. But hey, who am I to complain? Only drawback, if you could say, is that I was the only one who got in, and all my teammates are gone now. So it went from 3 musketeers to 1 musketeer. And I don't even think that's a real word, so you know it's bad. This is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Yeah, it's Chocolate Factory. So basically my entry into Charm is my golden ticket, right? And basically I'm not gonna sell it or sell it or throw it away. I don't know why I would throw it away. And so yeah, I'm not gonna waste this opportunity. So now we must move on to the next build. The most anticipated one yet. I actually don't know. Hopefully it is. It's the gold farm. We're doing the gold farm next. But before we build, we need materials.
Which should be easy, right?
This took so long. Oh my goodness, this is not even a sane list. Look how much magma I need. And by the way, spoilers, I didn't even make this build because it doesn't work on my version. So I just got all those materials, all that iron, I have a double chest of freaking materials just for this farm, just for not to work on this version. I was pissed. But whatever. So I ended up just looking up gold farm on YouTube and building whatever came up first. Okay, now we can start the building montage. Okay guys, so I just learned tech. Sorry, I'm eating. Anyways, basically, I take the layer below, and then I copy it with Matica, and I put it on top, so I don't have to just manually put it piece by piece. I can just use the easy place, and it's way easier, way easier. I'm telling you. So this is gonna be a free walk in the park. Something like that on there. And with that, I completed the gold farm, and it was actually pretty easy. And with this gold farm, I actually got to talk to other players on the server.
How did you die, bro? I left for like an hour.
Oh, okay, so corruption killed Lofex, and I just died from fall damage, and I didn't get to my stuff on time. I'm just
You
a
died
robot.
to... Bro, you died to... There's no... Dude, oh my...
And I even got myself a team, so I was very happy to announce this farm, making this my first farm published. Okay, wait. Let me just pause the video really quick. I want to show you guys a clip. Let me explain the situation. I went to spawn, just to chat it up a little bit. So I see some people fighting, and I help with what little abilities I have. Afterwards, they turn around, and they start killing me. Which is like, okay, whatever. You don't want to kill me, please! Please! We can talk about it! Then he says this.
Yippee, I've been wanting to do that for 2 weeks.
Wait.
Now I'm confused. What did I do?
Okay, well, yeah, his team also killed me, and he's the only one that made it.
See, now I know he's lying because my chud of a team didn't do anything but help me build. And occasionally torture me. But that's not the point. I asked him who's my team. Who killed you?
No, dude.
Who killed you?
I don't know.
You know, I was a little mad, but it's a brush of the shoulder. Just wanted to let everyone know that happened, though. But soon after, our entire server was called to an event at spawn.
I'm pre-gabbing.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Okay,
actually
everyone.
did, yeah.
Wait, I'm already
So,
dead.
we all know that Charm is coming to an end. And that's because soon, there's going to be an infection. One player amongst all of you will be selected as the infected player. And once this player becomes infected, their only goal will be to kill and infect every single player. And not only that, but all infected players will be given a few undisclosed buffs. Now, once this player is revealed, the only way we can prevent our server from ending is by doing whatever we can, including relentlessly hunting them down, to stop
Maybe
them
me.
from infecting the entire server.
What?
And since this zombie infection thing or whatever was happening, I knew the end of the server was coming up. So I had to finish these other farms so I can, like, you know, break the economy, because that's the whole point of the video. So I decided with this event, it would be a good time to announce the public base, which actually a lot of players like, because there's a surprisingly lack of bases on the server apparently. So with 2 farms back to back being published, I'm starting to feel like the power balance is getting broken, with weaker players being able to get gear and gapples easier. They won't be as scared to fight as they could easily regear. But just in case they weren't, I didn't tell you that. Now, this is going to be one of my most unique farms, because I've never actually built this before, and I've only seen somebody build it once. We're going to do a trial chamber farm, so let's give it a build.
Oh, hello.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you scared the crap out of me. So basically, I didn't pick up anything that he was saying. So, I look a little bit schizo. So let me explain. So basically, he spots my name tag from the corner of his eyes. So instead of like killing me and making me restart, it's actually pretty nice and let me get all my stuff after he killed me. Then I remembered that another player came here earlier. So basically, since I'm on the other side now, I had to help them. And so we trapped and killed him too. Bad news is now I have permanent glowing. Good news is that I can less likely die to baby zombies because I have 5 extra hearts. But at this point, the trial chamber farm was already complete. So I sent it into the Discord. But in all reality, no matter how well this seems to be going, I was ready to just give up. I was lonely, and building these farms felt pointless. But it was breaking the power balance, it was helping weaker players, it was helping everyone. I felt so lost. And soon after, we had the final fight. And to no avail, I died, and everyone else did too. And we all sat in a circle as one big server to have our final send-off.
You're funny sometimes, I guess.
And that's all I was remembered by. In my quest of trying to grind power so I could give it to others, I've been blindsided by that power so that I didn't even get to talk to others. I guess what I'm trying to say is power sucks. Yes, I became the richest on the server, duh, no one else had a base, but I valued my goal over everything. And that was my biggest mistake that I never want to make again.